Hi, girly pops. All right, so I want to share a little bit more about my Bible study notes and what God is sharing with me. And today I am going to share towards the end of Job. Let me know if you want me to do the before part, but right now we're starting Psalms, so let's see how that goes. But let's start in Job 36. I noticed that Job wondered if the godless would be judged at some point, and it really made me realize that how human and vulnerable that is, because we all want to know if we're eventually going to be righted, but it made me realize that we have to really let go of that and let God really be the judge. And to us, it shouldn't really matter whether someone else gets punished or not for their wrongdoing, because we do wrong. So maybe we should be careful with what we're saying here when we have those feelings. And then I loved how Elihu reminded Job of God's power. And this is where they're all kind of having snail mail grab group chat here, and Elihu reminds Job of God's power. And I love this because God is about to come through and reveal himself in an amazing way to all of these people that are just in this little, we're going to call it a snail mail group chat, and they don't even know yet. So I love that little part right there. In Job 37, I love this because it's comparing a small part, a very tiny fraction of a small part of God's voice, like thunder and rain. And it's so good. I love the rain and I love the thunder and I love hearing it, because now every single time I think I see it or I hear it, I'm going to think of God every single time. And it can look scary sometimes, but in reality we know that it's good and it's great for our land, our earth needs it. Back then they didn't really know how thunder or rain or clouds or lightning worked. Now we have a little bit of insight. We have discovered how it works. So it's not as scary to us as it was back then, but it's still, no matter how much you learn about these things, they're still mystical and beautiful, and it's just